But Tanya, you made a very good point to begin with. It's so complicated. When you go in to buy a home or purchase a home, and there's so many, and you're at the, and I hate to say this, but you're at the mercy of whoever you're dealing with. And so it's great as a buyer to come in there and have somebody representing the buyer and knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
But how do we find you? How do we get you?
Well, first place, to find a buyer's agent in general is not hard, because these days, buyer's agency is an in thing. So any real estate agent can be a buyer's agent, as long as they're just representing you. Once they go beyond that, then it gets a little trickier. But you can walk into any real estate agent and agency and say, okay, I want somebody to represent me, to be my buyer's agent. The problem with that is that if that agent, let's say, is working for XYZ agency, and if that agent is your buyer's agent and shows you a company listing, now by law that agent becomes a dual agent and has to represent both sides. So we're kind of back to
square one.
Less service than we thought we had, because if you're trying to be even-handed and represent both sides, I have a PhD, but I'm not smart enough to know how to represent two sides in a transaction like this. Sort of like an attorney who's asked to represent two sides.
Somebody's always going to get the better end of the deal.
The sellers want to get the highest price, and the buyers want the lowest price. So our job basically is we do what we do is just work with buyers, because we don't want to have any question about whose side we're on. Our clients trust us. We start with a higher level of trust, and because they know we're working 100% in their behalf.